who was a kind of mother figure to him.
I met Paul in the local pub in Feltham 2 weeks after me arriving from Bournemouth. A very nice gentleman to meet. Knew my son, he said. Just got talking about everything in general, saying that he was gay, and I got on very well with him. He had nowhere to stay, as far as I was concerned, so I said he could come round and visit me if he was really stuck. And from then on, I got to know Paul quite well. He seemed as though no one seemed to get on well with him. A very lonely man, but I always got on all right. Paul? Paul, it's 10:30. Come on, time to get up. Shape up.
Yeah.
Come on. You hear me? Are you awake?
I'm awake. I'm gonna sleep with you. All that noise.
Come on, shape up.
I'm awake. I don't know, I feel rough, Sylv.
You shouldn't have stayed out, should you? I'm gonna put the kettle on, make some tea.
Stop shouting.
Well, come on then.
I'll make the tea if you give us a minute, all right?
Come on then.
Well, give us a minute, just a minute.
Paul treated me more or less like a mother, more than anything else.
Tea's up, Sylv.
He was a gentleman in a gentlemanly manner.
I'll grab my tea and then I'm gonna go straight out.
He treated me well, always used to take me out and buy things for me and drinks and just take me everywhere he wanted to go.
I'm going for this job.
Oh, yes.
I told you about.
Oh, yeah. Where's it to?
Well, I don't know where it is yet. He hasn't said. It's bar work.
Oh, it is bar work.
Been a barman again.
Think you'd be all right with this job, then?
Yeah, if it works out.
Because you've been waiting long enough, haven't you?
Yeah, I know.
I think you'd be all right, though. Get a start somewhere.
20p, love. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, sir. What can I do?
Pint of Chiswick, please.
Pint of Chiswick, yes, sir.
Paul did enjoy bar work because he was meeting people all the time, and it was good for Paul. He never really slacked on his job at all.
Yeah, lazing about the weekends, is that it?
He really had no family to care about him, so he used to just stay here, thinking he was more at home here than in his own brother's place.
Come on, then. Come on. There we go. Come on. Hey, my friend, ain't you? My little friend.
Never seemed to be able to mix with people very well. And he looked to me as though he was just a lonely person. On the Wednesday morning, Paul left the flat at 10:30 to go and see somebody about getting a job. He said he would see me later. A friend of mine from Bournemouth arrived, Michael Reed. We went to the Chariot and Paul was in the Chariot in Unsolved.
Mike! Yeah, I'm all right.
How's the job doing?
Well, he hasn't turned up yet, has he?
Really? Still waiting?
Oh, dear. He should. He said he was going to meet me here, but he hasn't been there.
No? No.
Can I help you then?
Yes, do you want drinks, Zoe?
Yes, please. 10 extra, please.
Pint of half, 10 extra, please. You?
Not going to buy me one then?
Oh, yeah, Paul, now you got a pint there.
Yeah.
How's it going then with the job then?
Ah, something will turn up. I mean, if this doesn't happen, I mean, something else will, you know. You know me, I'll work. Anyway, look, I've got to get going because I know what I miss him just in case he does turn up. Right, I'll see you around.
Yeah,
Marge.
OK, Paul, all the best, mate.
Can you leave the door and the latch for me, love?
It's not like you, Paul. I thought it was very strange that Paul should ask me to leave the door because he always used to knock, no matter what hours of the night or early hours of the morning. I would still let him in anyway.
I came into the bar at about 6:45 as usual to start work. Paul was waiting at the bar to be served with a pint of Carlsberg. I served him his drink, had a quick hello, how are you with him. He seemed fine, quite happy. I didn't hold a full conversation with him. It was later on the same evening that I realised he'd been joined by 3 gentlemen. In particular, he was holding a conversation with one of these 3. As the evening went on, this particular gentleman bought him drinks once or twice. He seemed to be having a good conversation with him, getting on with him quite well. That was about it. I don't know whether they left together, but they had left the pub before the last spell had gone.
It's like anything else, you know. do lots of things. You drink, you smoke. You know.
It was the night of my 18th birthday, and I just got some presents from my friend, and I wanted to go and show John downstairs in the lower bar. And we were interrupted by Paul, who was sitting on a stool next to us. And then we were interrupted again by someone he introduced as his brother. And after that I felt a bit uncomfortable and said that I'd go and speak to my other friends and that I'd probably see him later.
Yeah, well, I do want to keep you friends on your game.
Thanks a lot.
I'll keep you all night, do I? Yeah, see you around.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hey, Paul, can I help you, mate?
2 pints of lager, please.
John the barman is the last person known to have seen Paul Stevens alive. He served him the 2 pints at about 10 o'clock, which he remembers particularly because Paul normally drank half pints. John didn't see who the second pint was for. No one knows exactly what Paul did after that, or whether he was alone. It is known that he somehow got to Southall 3 miles away. He may have taken a bus there, he may have walked. He may have taken a cab, or been given a lift by someone. Anyone who saw Paul on the night of Wednesday the 22nd of August, or in the small hours of Thursday the 23rd, could perhaps provide the vital clue to leading police to find whoever killed him.
I left my house around about 5:30, and I was already late for work. So I thought to myself, instead of stopping and getting a newspaper like I normally do, I'll take the canal route to get to work early. So as I was coming through the canal, I was cycling like I normally would. I come up to where a bridge was, and I see what looked like a great big patch of red blotches. I thought nothing of it first, but then I got off my bike and I had a look. And when I had a look, it looked like blood. So then when I looked a bit further, I found some more. Then I looked into the water and I found what appeared to be a body. So from that point, I didn't know what to do, to be quite honest. I just took another glance. I got back on my bike and I rode off down the road. I just thought to myself, you know, it couldn't happen to me. You know, I couldn't find something like that. It was dreadful.